Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're taking a look at the Akaso Dashcam. This is for your car, and overall I've never really been a big fan of dashcams. However, this one, it really does grab my attention for the fact that you can actually hide the wires really easily. It has a built-in battery pack, so it means that when your car is turned off, it will also record for a limited amount of time for when you park. So for those quick stops or going into the store, it will record 20 minutes or so, just in case anything happens in the parking lot. And when you come back, you can easily have evidence of if someone crashed into you or hit your door. And this camera also features two-way, so it faces forwards and backwards. So in case someone actually walks all the way around your car, you can see using the dash cam pointing the opposite way. But you can also see yourself in the car and everything you're doing. So if someone tries to blame you and says it's your fault, you swerved, you can easily go ahead and pull up the video from inside and see that they're actually lying. And it's just handy because you never know when an accident is going to happen. Anyway, let's go into a little bit more depth. I'm going to show you a close-up in the actual car mounted on the windscreen itself, and yeah, let's go into it. Okay, so taking a closer look, kind of has a similar form factor to something like a GoPro or an action cam. It's got the solid plastic build, you have a speaker on the side, and obviously both the lenses, so front and back. And then you have some buttons on the bottom as well just to control some of the settings. But in terms of the suction cup, it's very strong. You simply just push it on the windscreen where you want it. You can tighten it using a screw, and it's pretty maneuverable. You can sort of position it in any way you want. And once it's on, it can be pretty discreet. So if you place it behind your main mirror, you're really not going to notice it's there, and it's really not going to get into your field of view. But the quality of this camera is really good. It does full HD at 60 FPS on the back, full HD at 30 FPS on the front. However, it's only black and white on the front. The whole thing is made of plastic, it's pretty lightweight, but it doesn't really need to be durable, it's just going to be inside your car at all times. The fact that it's lightweight does mean that it's going to hold pretty well with the suction cup. It's unlikely to fall. It isn't touchscreen, and it's pretty easy to use using the buttons on the bottom. It does have a built-in battery, so it can actually record while you're parked for up to 20 minutes, which is pretty useful for when you make those short stops like I mentioned at the start of the video. There's an option to manually start recording, although it will automatically start recording as soon as you turn your car on or unlock it, because it will turn on the lighter jack, so the output will go to the camera and it will switch it on. On the side there's an SD card slot, micro SD card, it's up to 128 gigabytes, and it automatically deletes all footage and replaces it with new footage, so you never have to actually manually do that. But from my experience, I've had no issues with it not recording or not turning on. In terms of settings, it has a screensaver option, obviously your date and time, whether it has sound or not. You can also change the frequency, which is basically just the FPS, so 50 or 60. Personally, I don't need it that high, and it also has the parking monitor, which I mentioned, so make sure that's on as well. There's also an option to change the resolution, but realistically it just changes the frame rate. But I only need 30 FPS, I don't really want to take up too much storage. You have an option for loop recording, which is actually how many videos it makes in each period of time. So if you want it in shorter increments, you can easily do that. So when you go ahead and look through the file manager, it will have videos of 3-minute increments instead of just having one big video. So this can be handy if you have an accident and you know the exact time, you can easily just export the short clip. But looking at the screen, you can see both the views, you can see back and front. And there's also an option which changes the view. Simply click it and it will cycle through all the different options. It does record audio, like I said, it has the 2 stereo audio inputs. You can go ahead and turn that off if you want. But here's just some video feed. I also have the date and time stamp on, so enjoy.
I feel like the roads are bigger here.
Yes, they are.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in